Hello, my sweet soul sisters and brothers. I am Mindy, and today, really, what I want to share with you is a topic that really resonates with me and resonates with a lot of my clients, which is that of golden handcuffs. Okay, has anybody ever heard of this? All right, if you haven't heard of this, oftentimes it is related to the business world and kind of having golden handcuffs usually means that you've got such a great position or so much money or the benefits, the perks are so good that it locks you into a job that you don't really resonate with, that you don't really love, that you're miserable in. So that's the way it's normally put out there. But for me, it means something a little bit different and a little bit more personal. And it relates, I think, more to women in this regard than it does to men. And in this regard, it is your life looks from the outside so good, right? You've got the house, you have the car that is reliable and you love. Maybe it's an SUV just because you've got to be practical and you've got to have all the kids and all their stuff and all the things. You've got a spouse, you've got a marriage that works, you have enough money. Perhaps you are part of that money coming in, or part of that is you staying at home with the kids. You have a life that on the outside looks phenomenal and you have so much to be grateful for. Don't get me wrong at all, okay? The thing with the golden handcuffs is that while it looks so good from the outside, you know from the inside how much better it could be. Your heart is breaking because people don't know what you're going through. They don't know how hard it is to maintain your family, to feel underappreciated, to be devalued. And even if it doesn't look like you're being devalued, somehow that comes through in your life and you feel it and you don't know what to do about it because all the things that you've done about it in the past, they're not working right now. Fucking 2020 is so much. And if we just look at this on a global scale, it's so much. And that doesn't even take into account how freaking much you have gone through this year as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, as a colleague, as a boss. You have had to put up and figure out so much, and it's exhausting and it's hard and you don't feel like anybody recognizes how awesome or how much work you're doing to do the things that you're doing. And God, I feel this so deeply because I get it. This is me as well. Your heart knows that there's so much more for you, that your family can be so much more aligned, that you don't have to struggle through every day, that the suffering that you're going through, it's optional, that the anxiety that you have to deal with and put up with every day, it's not your reality. And yet it is. It is your reality because people just don't get it. And the thing is that you're not fully aware because you see the world in a completely different way than most people do. You're like me. You don't just get sucked into all the minutia that goes on out there. It affects you, but you, dear sister, look at the world from a way different perspective. You see the world as interconnected. You see the divine spirit everywhere. And you're grateful for so much. I mean, you have everything going for you. But something still really sucks and it's really sticking. It's holding you back. You feel lost and sad and hopeless and filled with joy and hope and excitement all at the same time because you understand duality. Right? You see that, okay, this is this side and this is this side and they're one. Like sadness and joy are two sides of the same coin. You get that. You understand the harmony and duality. And yet, you've got these golden handcuffs on. And you don't know what to do with them. Because your yoga practice hasn't really gotten you to where you want to be. You feel great on the outside, your body's feeling good, but your mind is still tricking you. The crystals are fucking amazing. You love them. You love having crystals in your life. And yet, they're not solving your problems. They're not getting you unstuck. You love Reiki. And you can't energy heal yourself out of this one. So what are you going to do about it? Well, the thing is that most of us stay here because we've normalized it. We feel like this is just the way it is. And so I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to cope. You have coping mechanisms for your life not meeting your spiritual expectations, your highest selves, knowingness that life can be better. Well, I don't know how to get it to be better, and so I'm going to just cope with how it is right now, and that's why you feel stuck, okay? Everything has been fine for so long that it's like you're wearing a mask. You can't feel anything anymore. Can anybody really resonate with that? That you don't feel as much as you used to feel? Or maybe you're feeling more, right? Like you're just on this emotional roller coaster because you're out of control and you don't know what to do about it. All right. You've been tolerating life for so long like this. You just don't see a way out. But I'm here to tell you today that there is a way out. There is a choice in your life right now. You may look like everything's hunky-dory on the outside, but your heart is breaking on the inside. You're disconnecting from who you really are. And I know who you really are. You're freaking magic. You are a divine goddess who can stand in her power when she owns it. The problem is you're just disconnected from her right now. Unfortunately, by you tolerating all of this, you said, well, it'll get better. It'll get better. Or you know what? This struggle that I'm going through is helping me to get to the next place. But the thing is that struggle and suffering and pain, it's optional. 100% optional. You don't have to live there anymore. And yes, contrast is really good. I agree. Okay, contrast is fantastic. But you don't have to live in the contrast, in the suck, for days, weeks, months, years, just to get to the other side, right? Spend as little time in the suck as you can so that you can have appreciation for how awesome your life is, right? But you don't have to suffer through it anymore. You don't have to tolerate you not living your fullest potential right now. You don't have to do that anymore. It is really time to get you to the next level of your life, the next level of you embodying your divine spirit, your feminine powerhouse that you are. You know yourself to be this deep down. You just don't know how to tap into her. She's in there. She is so in there. And you're looking for somebody who can help you get there because for whatever reason, you're not able to get there right now. And that's where I can really come in and help. This is who I love to work with, women who've already been doing this work for a while and need help getting to the next level. That's it. Because your heart and your soul knows exactly what you need. You need a guide right now. You need somebody who's been there, who's done that, who can show you the way, not do it for you, but show you the way so you can get there yourself. Because you don't have to do it alone. You do not have to do this alone. You can ask for help. You can have awesome teachers, guides, and you can love that because a teacher and a guide will get you from here to here so much freaking faster than you can ever do it, and time is not healing your situation. Life does not heal itself. We heal ourselves when we align with our divine spirit. Yeah? Staying in the same space is just not an option anymore for you, honey. It's not an option for you for all the global reasons, because the globalness of the change, the shift that's happening, it's real. But I don't want you to spend one more day in this suffering. It's all fine. I'll get through. It's cool. It's all good. You are taking on too much. You don't have to do it all yourself. Reach out. Extend a hand. I got you. I got you. Schedule a call with me. And if you're not sure if scheduling a call with me is right, at mindyarbuckle.com/talk, then watch my webinar, and I'll add a link for the webinar here when I'm done, because we are being called. Women specifically are being called. The whole world is being called. But there is something special about this energy that the woman possesses to heal our own wounds, to get beyond where we've already gotten, and to show up fully as ourselves. There's no freaking need to hide anymore. You got a freaking spiritual powerhouse inside of you, so insanely amazing, and you're not tapping into her because you're afraid that people are going to call you woo-woo, or they're not going to respect you because you're doing it different. Well, you know what? Nobody ever made a gigantic impact in this world by being the same as everybody else. And I'm ready to help you embody all of you to get you to where you want to be, so that you can show up at Thanksgiving and at Christmas with your extended family and truly be you. You don't need to hide in the shadows. You don't have to put on a special, like, this is who my family thinks I am, so that's who I'm going to show up as, and I'm kind of feeling dead on the inside. You don't have to do that. You can absolutely be who you are meant to be. You were born in this world for a reason only you can show us. And I want to help you find that beautiful, deep reason about who you are, because that's who I know you to be. I don't even know you yet, and I know who you are. You're amazing. And I want to help you figure that out and really own it and move your life to the next level, so your career feels more aligned, so your relationship with your spouse feels more aligned, so you can own who you are as a mother, so you can have the family dynamics that you want in your life. Because that's really what it's all about, is you living an even better life. Because the divine wants that for you. The Divine Father wants that for you. The Divine Mother wants that for you. Your angels and your guides, they don't want you to live in suffering and in this polarity of contrast and yuck. They don't want you there. They might show you that for a moment just so that you can have an awareness of it, but you don't need to live there. All right, I'm going to add in the link for the webinar. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I am here to serve and to guide. That's my role. And I'm here to really up the level of our community and to grow this community of amazing women into something I can't even imagine right now. It is truly an exciting time. It is truly an honor and a gift for me to be able to do this kind of work and to be here with you. I love you more than you know. And I want you to be able to really walk in your divinity every moment of the day. You don't have to hide anymore. It's time to show up and to make this world the place that we want it to be, filled with loving kindness, with joy, with abundance, with beauty, serenity, and authenticity. My heart reaches out to you today. Mwah. So much love to you. Talk to you soon.